The film begins with Shrike's voice quickly summarizing a horrific event known as the 60-Minute War, in which the Ancient Ones destroyed the planet around them, and those who remained formed mobile predator cities that ruled over the smaller cities. Hester Shaw, a young woman, lives in Salzhaken, a Bavarian mining town on wheels. The much larger predator city of London pursues the smaller town through the hunting grounds, as the rich and well-groomed people of London cheer like it is a sport. The other residents of the small village panic, but Hester rushes to the front, eager to be absorbed by London, with her sights set on London's head of the Guild of Historians, Thaddeus Valentine. Salzhaken is quickly brought into London. Tom Natsworthy, a young apprentice historian, meets Valentine's daughter Catherine while visiting London's little museum of old tech, smartphones, toasters, computers, etc., where Tom has been assigned by his boss, Chudley Pomeroy, to pick up some electronics. They see a short video in which the destruction caused by the 60-Minute War is attributed to a bioweapon known as Medusa. Herbert Maliphant, the snooping chief navigator, sends Tom to London's lower level so he may spend some time with Kate, but she ends up accompanying him to his goal. The residents of Salzhaken are brought in for processing. Valentine descends to supervise as one of the guards assaults a man from the small community. Hester draws closer to Valentine, and Tom notices. He calls out to Valentine to warn him, but Hester stabs him quickly. She removes her scarf to display her face scar, telling Valentine it is for her mother Pandora. Before she can kill Valentine, Tom stops her and chases her down a garbage chute. Hester is about to jump, but Tom grabs her wrist. She tells Tom to ask Valentine what he did to her mother and how he caused Hester's scar before letting go of Tom's hands and falling down the chute. Valentine arrives shortly after, and Tom begins to question what Hester meant by what she said. Valentine responds by throwing Tom down the chute just before Kate and the others arrive, explaining that Tom went in as a result of battling Hester. Kate discovers that another man, Beavis Pod, witnessed the entire thing. Hester and Tom are dropped in the boundaries of an unknown location. She checks his pockets and steals his money and knives before leaving on her own. Tom wakes up and follows Hester, believing they should keep together, but she refuses. Scavengers eventually find them and carry them to Scuttlebug, a town nearby. Valentine discusses his intentions for the future of London with Mayor Magnus Crome, but Crome is skeptical of Valentine's plans because London adheres to the municipal Darwinism worldview. Valentine then visits his top scientist, Dr. Twix, who is in the process of designing a weapon for him. She also offers Valentine a solution to deal with Hester. Kate goes to find Beavis and asks him what he witnessed. He's hesitant to say anything since he knows it'll land him in trouble, but he eventually admits to Kate that he watched her father shove Tom down the chute. Furthermore, Beavis is aware that Valentine is concealing something and creating something inside St. Paul's Cathedral, and the two attempt to find a way inside. The people who take Hester and Tom in appear friendly, but then lock them in a cell. Hester then tells Tom about how she lost her mother at the age of 8. Valentine was excellent friends with Pandora and always treated Hester well, until the day Pandora and Valentine discovered something Pandora knew Valentine wanted for his own sinister motives. They battled over it, and Valentine stabbed Pandora in front of Hester, slashing her face as she tried to save her mother. Pandora gave Hester an eye symbol necklace before she died, and Hester escaped. Valentine travels to an offshore prison to locate Shrike, a half-cyborg, half-zombie creature with a past with Hester. He is unhappy with her for breaking a commitment she made to him, and he wants her dead. Valentine smashes the prison, allowing Shrike to escape and pursue Hester. Hester and Tom are led to an auction in Rustwater, where they will be sold as slaves. When Hester is brought up for purchase, a woman named Anna Fang appears and says she will take her. The auctioneer is aware that Anna is a fugitive wanted by London with a price on her head, but Anna releases Hester and Tom after murdering the auctioneer and several of his men. They board her aircraft, the Jenny Hanover, but Shrike notices them too. He tries to climb up and catch them while Tom is climbing the rope to the aircraft. Anna throws a knife at Hester to cut Tom loose, but she instead throws it at Tom to cut Shrike loose. As they travel toward their next location, Anna tells Hester that she knew Pandora and has been trying to find her since Pandora's death. Herbert rushes to see Valentine and sucks him in by informing him that a cache of old technology has been uncovered. And now Herbert has Valentine's attention. Hester tells to Tom how she knows Shrike. Shrike discovered her after she had run away as a youngster and raised her as his own for many years. He had always sensed Hester's sadness, and he proposed a remedy to alleviate her suffering. Shrike displayed a robotic body he created for Hester, so that she might die and be reincarnated as a machine with no recollection of her childhood traumas. She almost accepted his offer until she heard Valentine was close, at which point she went out to find him, leaving Shrike alone and angry at her deception. Anna invites Hester and Tom to Airhaven, where they meet her Anti-Traction League partners. She informs Hester that Pandora was attempting to conceal something from Valentine. Meanwhile, Kate and Beavis conduct further investigation by conversing with Pomeroy. He guides them quietly down a tunnel inside the cathedral, where Kate sees Valentine's huge Medusa weapon. She also watches as he shoots down Chrome after discovering the weapon himself. Anna and her team are attempting to discover a way to stop the weapon, as Valentine intends to deliver it to Shanguo, a non-mobile metropolis that was formerly China, and remove the wall that separates it before destroying the rest of the city. Shrike then enters and begins attacking and killing Anna's teammates. As the survivors attempt to flee, Airhaven begins to burn down. Shrike pursues Hester and Tom, nearly killing Tom before Hester begs him to leave. Shrike discovers Hester is in love with Tom. He also notices that he has been severely injured in the fight and will die permanently. He frees Hester from her pledge and lets her leave. Shrike's final thoughts are of Hester as a child, as she leaves him in tears. She and Tom flee alongside Anna and a few others. Valentine prepares to convey London to Shanguo. Anna talks to Governor Quan about launching the anti-tractionist fleet against London. The heroes fly toward London, getting closer and closer to the wall. Valentine raises Medusa, unleashing the first tremendous blast into the wall. Kate realizes what kind of man her father truly is and refuses to side with him. Many of Anna's teammates are shot down and killed as another bomb hits the wall. Hester and Anna make it to London and go to St. Paul's. Hester discovers that her mother's jewelry contains the kill drive for Medusa. Valentine and Anna struggle as Hester tries to shut down Medusa before the final bomb can completely destroy the wall. Valentine fatally impales Anna, but she survives long enough to see Medusa shut down. Valentine still intends to ram London into the wall, costing millions of lives. Kate tries to stop London's engine, but it refuses to budge. Tom launches the Jenny Hanover at the engine, causing London to slow down. Valentine tries to flee on his own plane, but Hester chases him. He tells her that he is her father and was in love with Pandora before her death. When Hester has the opportunity to kill Valentine, she decides not to. She boarded the Jenny Hanover with Tom before he fired a shot at Valentine's craft, sending it plummeting to the earth. Valentine survives, but only long enough to realize that London's tracks are going to crush him. Kate leads the Londoners to the top of Shanguo's wall, where she greets Quan gently, and he welcomes them inside his refuge. As the morning rises, Hester and Tom hug as they board the Jenny Hanover to cruise the world.